The daycare facility there, I mean, obviously you can see just by looking at the picture, there are a lot of babies there that you're caring for.
We were in a Failure to Thrive clinic, which was part of a rural hospital in Tutova, outside of Berlad, which was, I guess, not cosmopolitan, but the next biggest city to the rural area that we were in Tutova. And in that picture, you see a couple of our volunteers as well as the babies, and it's great. We're one-on-one or one-on-two. You have one or two little charges that are your responsibility for the couple of weeks that you're there. And you see a lot of neat murals there in the background. There are the diapers and the
You hand-wash diapers.
Well, we didn't. The nurses, they work very, very hard. They do everything from the laundry to the feeding and the changing and the caring for the babies to painting and grounds facility work.
Wow, look at all those diapers. There are a lot of children. I'm sure it is. You went with an entire group from Children's Hospital, and tell me a little bit about the rest of the group that went to do this great volunteer
work. It was a
work.
really nice combination of staff and volunteers. Let's see, when we went to Romania, we had probably 4 volunteers, and then we had 3 nurses and some other staff who work in support service areas. So it was a nice mixture of people.
Okay.
All women.
All women. Yeah, you bonded.
We did.
Now, you also spent a few weeks in Ecuador, in Quito, Ecuador. This was last year, and you worked in an orphanage there. Tell me what the difference in experience was from Romania to Ecuador.
When we went to Camp Hope in Quito, it's actually a daycare facility for kids with special needs. They do have an orphanage where they care for about 4 or 5 orphans at a time, but in this environment, we had a lot of different volunteer opportunities, from grounds work and maintenance to caring for kids throughout the day. We would work with a specific age group, and then we also had some healthcare professionals on our team, so we got to set up a clinic at the daycare facility as well as in surrounding areas.
Okay, and you're in nursing school now. Do you expect you'll be making more trips?
I'd love to. It's a dream to travel as a nurse and do trips like this.
Yeah. Is there something you can take away as far as a story, a child that you connected with or something?
Sure. There are a lot of stories, a lot of kids. I worked one morning with a young man actually in Quito, and the goal was for me to be helping him with his occupational therapy, which was a woodworking project, and he had pretty limited dexterity. Unfortunately, I have pretty limited carpentry aptitude, and so he ended up helping me, and we had a good laugh over the fact that I really couldn't nail as well as he could, and given the limited language and his Spanish being better, or his English being better than my Spanish, we just enjoyed each other, and it reminded me what the program was all about. It's just about using volunteer work to build relationships and get to know people in a different part of the world.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing your story. Natalie Diehl. And we look forward to hearing more about your next